The war of words, a threat of destruction, and Middle East once again on the edge. Washington and Tehran are now locked in a fierce narrative battle as the Iran conflict enters the 8th day. And our latest exchange is explosive. Hi, this is Navya Bal and you're watching TimesXP. It all began with a fiery message from Donald Trump. Posting on Truth Social, the US president declared that Iran had been beaten to hell. He mocked Tehran's diplomatic outreach to neighboring countries, calling it nothing more than a surrender attempt. But Trump went even further, branding Tehran as losers of the Middle East. Well, this was a big claim. But Tehran did not stay silent either. Just hours later, Iran's parliament speaker Mohammad Bagher Ghalibaf fired back with a warning on his own. Posting on X, Ghalibaf rejected suggestion of surrender, instead delivered a message aimed directly at Washington and its allies across the region. Iran's defense posture, he said, has not changed. And as long as American military bases remain scattered across the Middle East, he warned that the region will never know peace again. This statement carried a chilling undertone. Well, a demand that all US bases be evacuated or risk total destruction. This is not just a rhetoric. The Middle East is packed with American military installations, from Bahrain to Qatar to Kuwait and Iraq. These bases are backbone of US power projection in the region. But for Iran, they are also potential targets. So what exactly is unfolding is escalating wartime for narrative. Three key developments stand out, two in our eyes. First being psychological warfare. Both sides are trying to control the story. Trump's language paints Iran as defeated and isolated, while Tehran insists that it remains defiant and ready. Second being the battle for the regional perception. Iran wants neighboring countries to see US bases as the real source of instability. And third, the risk of miscalculation. Words like total destruction are not just the political theater in the regional packed with missiles, drones, and military forces. Rhetoric can quickly turn into reality. And behind the statements, the social media post, lies a deeper struggle. Power, influence, and questions of who truly shapes the future of the Middle East. For ordinary people across the region, from Gulf cities to Iranian towns, the stakes are enormous. Every few threats raises a fear of wider war because of the history shows that one dangerous truth spreads across. Sometimes war just don't begin with the bombs, they begin with words. And right now, those words are getting louder. The question the world is now asking is very simple. Is it just a political posturing or opening chapter for something far more dangerous? Well, tensions explode as Donald Trump calls Iran loser of the Middle East, while Iran's parliament speaker warns US military bases must be evacuated or face the total destruction. What do you have to say about this case? Make sure to comment down below.